This is the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my two uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, His mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome everybody here to Columbia State Community College. We get you ready for our first TCCAA game of the week, featuring the Pioneers of Vol State and the Chargers of Columbia State. This is AJ Good on the X Sports Network, going to be bringing you the action here this evening, a men's and women's doubleheader. Let's take a look at both sides, starting first with the Lady Pioneers coming in at 1-3 overall, 1-0 within the league, averaging 57 points per game on offense, giving up 68 points per game on defense. Taking a look at the starting lineup for Vol State will be Cheyenne Love, LaShanti Wilson, Lanaya Young, Takaya Mason, and Jada Rainey. That will be the starting lineup for the Pioneers of Vol State. Taking a look at the starting lineup for the Lady Chargers. Out of Columbia State, you got Emma Shart, Malaya Woolard, Neanna Hill, Brooke Prestelli, and Lily Melton. They'll be the starting lineup for the Chargers here this evening. Vol State will start off on your screen going from left to right. The Chargers will start off on your screen going from right to left. And the tip-off is won by the Pioneers, and they'll have the ball to start things off. And just like that, we have a turnover, and the ball will go back to the Lady Chargers. Lobbing in the Hill. And they lobbing in the Bailey, and Bailey will bring it over the timeline. Sanaa Bailey now kicks out, gets it over to Hill. Hill drives and kicks here to Sharp. Sharp down low. Good move off the glass and in as they find Woolard, and Columbia State out to an early 2-0 lead. Bringing it over the timeline quickly for the Pioneers and losing it. Melton going to come away with the steal quickly to Woolard. Woolard in transition finds Bailey. Bailey for the shot off the back iron. No. Offensive rebound Hill, and it will be a jump ball that will stay with the Chargers. So a good start to this one for Columbia State. Taking it out will be Bailey underneath the basket. will lob it over to Sharp. Sharp for three. Off the back of the iron, no. Fight for the loose ball. And coming out with it is Rainey. Pioneers pushing the pace the other way. It's Mason kicking it out. Driving. That's off the side of the iron. Not a great shot by Wilson. And they bring it back out as Love is going to set up the offense. Swinging over, it's Wilson in the left corner for three. Off the front of the iron, no. And a rebound by Woolard. Woolard going to bring it quickly the other way for the Chargers. Drives, goes into the paint. Tries to feed to Hill. And dribbles it out and resets the play here for Columbia State. 8:25 here in the first quarter, 15 on the shot clock. Hill drives, kicks out to Bailey. Bailey drives, right-handed layup off the glass and in. And the Chargers out to a 4-0 lead. Bringing it up the court. Here for is Walker, Amaya Walker. Now over to Mason. Mason over to Love. Back to Mason. Bounce pass down low to Rainey. Rainey tries to power her way up. No, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line here to shoot two. Rainey, one of the team's leaders, averaging 11 points, 13 rebounds per game. First free throw is going to be shot here. First shot up, and she hits it. Next shot up and rattles it home. She hits them both. It's a 4-2 Charger lead. Bailey going to bring it quickly the other way. Lobs over for Sharp. Sharp gets it down low to Melton, the team's leading scorer, averaging 20 points per game. Woolard now to Hill. Hill drives into the paint, backs down the defender. Shot up, too strong. And Woolard with the offensive rebound. Now over to Sharp. Sharp for three. Rattles in and out, no. And coming up with the rebound is Mason. Mason to bring it up the court here for the Pioneers. Over to Walker. Walker drives, that's kicked and stolen away by Woolard. Woolard with a head of steam the other way to Bailey. Bailey dishes to Hill. Hill shot up, no, blocked, and goes into the hands of Wilson. Wilson moves it to Mason. Mason drives, fadeaway shot, gets it in. And the Pioneers have tied it up at 4 with 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Bailey to walk it over the timeline. Now sets up the play. To Hill, straight away. She'll try a deep three off the side of the iron. And getting the rebound is Walker. Now to Mason, a bounce pass out to Love. Love in transition, and that shot is blocked out of bounds and will stay with the Pioneers. 6:36 remaining here in the first quarter. And we'll get our first sub of the game, Shanta Caston, the freshman out of Clinton, Mississippi. She will come in for Hill. Bounce pass over to Mason, now out to Love. Love over to Wilson. Wilson drives, loses it, now to Love. Love shot blocked. And now the Chargers bring it the other way. Bailey kicks out to Melton. Melton for three in transition. She hits it. Nothing but net, and Columbia out back in front, 7-4, 6:15 remaining in the first quarter. Mason over the timeline, lobs that one up, and a good transition bucket. And it's a 7-6 Columbia State lead. And they lob it to Woolard. Now back to Bailey. Bailey brings it over the timeline, and she's going to get called for the carry. Turnover, first turnover of the game for the Chargers. Vanessa Ray checking in now for Vol State. And checking out will be Love. Wilson lobs in the Mason, and Mason will bring it over the timeline. Get it down low. They have an open Rainey. Rainey shot off the side of the iron. No. Fights for her own rebound. Goes up, gets fouled, and she will go to the line here to shoot two. Perfect 2 of 2 from the line so far. Foul goes on Kaysen, her first and the team's second. First shot up, off the back of the iron, no good. Next shot on its way, she hits one of two. Ties the game up at 7. Bailey will now bring it over the timeline. Over to Melton. And Melton is going to be fouled on the play. That will go against Ray, her first and the team's first. Lobbing in the Bailey. Over to Sharp. Sharp for 3. Off the front of the iron, no. And pulling down the rebound is Walker. Quickly the other way come the Pioneers. Walker will bring it over the timeline. Drives. Nice pass to Rainey. Blocked from behind by Caston. Bailey picks up the loose ball. And she will get fouled there by Walker at half court. Second team foul, her first.
Number 12, Lanaya Young, her first. Second team foul.
It's actually Lanaya Young. That is number 12. So we'll get that right for the rest of the game. Bailey over the timeline. Guarded by Wilson. And almost taken away. She fights away at the last second. Pull-up jumper, no, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. 13 foul against the Vols. Vol State, excuse me. Wilson will pick up the foul, her first. Now checking in for the Pioneers is Rylan Freeman, freshman out of Greenbrier, Tennessee. It's actually Malaya Woolard at the line. We'll eventually get these lineups right. First shot off the front of the iron, no good. Next shot from Woolard on its way. And off the side of the iron, no. And a rebound by Rainey. Over to Wilson. Wilson now over to Young. Young, the team's leading scorer, averaging 16 points per game. Young lobs it in the paint for Ray. Ray back out to Young, and she traveled. Another Pioneer turnover. 7-7, 4:38 remaining here in the first. Bounce pass in the Woolard. Over the timeline. Guarded by Wilson. 15 on the shot clock. She drives. Runner up. Short. And a rebound by Freeman. Bring it quickly the other way. Ray. Right-handed layup. No. Rebound. Ray. No. And pulling down the defensive rebound is Caston quickly out the Woolard. Woolard with a head of steam. Here to Melton. Melton goes up and gets it in. Chargers back on top, 9-7. Under 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter as Wilson gets it over to Young. Young setting up the play. Picks up her dribble over to Rainey. Out to Wilson. Zone put on by Columbia. Down low to Rainey. Rainey shot up, too strong. And fighting for the rebound, Caston throws it in. Rainey gets the loose ball up and in. And the Pioneers tie it up at 7. The 3:25 mark here in the first quarter. Over the timeline. Good pass down low. Can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball. Coming up with it is Wilson. Wilson with a head of steam, drives, runaway shot off the glass and in, and add the foul. 14th foul against Columbia. First on Melton. Checking in is Walker. She will come in for Rainey. Caston and Woolard check out. Keeler checks in. Just one checked out for Columbia. Pioneers with their first lead. They add to it with the M1. 12-9 as Wilson puts it in. Woolard brings it over the timeline, guarded by Wilson. She'll drive. Runner blocked. And pulling down the rebound is Walker. Quickly the other way is Wilson. With a head of steam. Bounce pass taken away and stolen by Columbia. Out to Woolard. Keeler. Keeler tries to drive, and she is fouled. Fourth team foul against the Pioneers, and that is going to go on Walker. Mason will check back in for the Pioneers for Walker. And Bailey will see her first action. She will come into the game for Woolard. Bailey will take it out under the basket to the right. Lobs it in. The drive, shot up, rolls it in. Columbia gets the lead down the one, 12-11, 2:30 remaining in the first quarter. Mason over the timeline. Now to Walker for three, offline and out of bounds to the Chargers. And now we're going to have a stoppage of play. Shot clock wasn't rolling there at the time. Yep, will be a timeout here called by Columbia State, trailing by 1. 2:21 remaining in the first. We will take the break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back at Columbia State, where Vol State leads the Chargers 12-11 here in the first half of our men's-women's doubleheader. 12-11, 2:18 remaining in the first quarter. Chargers with the ball. And the Chargers in the green, Pioneers in the red. Over the timeline will be Bailey. Bailey with the head of steam. Kicks out to Sharp. Sharp. Now over to Keeler. Hands over to Rao. Rao shot up and in. And just like that, Chargers retake the lead 13-12 under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Young gets it over to Mason. Mason lobs it in the paint. Freeman. Now to Walker. Here to Mason. Mason drives. Pull-up runner. Rattles in and out. No. Offensive rebound. Young. Fight for the loose ball. Melton's going to come up with it and gets it out the route. Talia Rao. Now over to Bailey. Bailey over the timeline. She'll drive. Runner up short. And Melton gets the offensive rebound. Shot no. And a rebound by Ray. Ray will push the pace for the Pioneers. Pull-up jumper, hits it. And the Pioneers retake the lead, 14-13, minute 10 left here in the first. Over the timeline is Bailey. Now Keeler out the Sharp. Sharp for three, off the back of the iron. Rebound Rao, and she's fouled from behind. 15 foul against Vol State. It's going to go on Young. It's her second and the team's fifth. So a pair of free throws coming up for Rao. Sub coming in for the Pioneers. And it's Nyana Hill, actually. It's at the line to shoot two. First shot up off the front of the iron, no good. Wilson came in, and we're trying to figure out the rosters here quickly. Next shot up off the front of the iron and in. Tied up at 14. 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Wilson over the timeline to Mason. Now to Wilson. Back over to Mason. Walker in the left corner. Out to Mason, 10 on the shot clock. Out to Wilson. Now down to 5 on the shot clock. Wilson will step back for 3, and she hits it. Big shot for the Pioneers, 17-14. Coming up on 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bailey brings it over the timeline. Works it down low for Hill. Hill with 10 seconds left. Nice pass to Melton. Melton goes up, gets it off the glass and in. Quickly the other way. The shot by Wilson at the buzzer is short, and that one will end the first quarter. So after 10 minutes of play, the Pioneers lead at 17-16. We'll take a minute break, and we'll be back in time to start the second quarter on the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back at Columbia State, where Vol State leads the Chargers 17-16 here in this men's-women's doubleheader. 1 quarter of play. Mason gets the inbounds for the Pioneers. Back over to Wilson. Back over to Mason. Mason tries to lob it down low for Freeman. Knocked away. Ray in the paint. Jumper up. No. Ray gets her own rebound. Banks it in. 3-point lead, the largest for the Pioneers. 19-16. 20 seconds into the second. Bullet pass by Bailey. The other side, the Sharp. Sharp tries to work it down low to Keeler. Keeler tries to kick it out, and that one is intercepted by Freeman. Picking up the loose ball is Bailey. Bailey, the pass to Keeler off the glass and in. 1-point game again, 19-18. 40 seconds into the second quarter. Mason with the head of steam. Guarded by Bailey. Get in the paint to Ray. Ray the long 2. Off the back of the iron, no. Rebound by Melton. Melton, the sophomore out of Tullahoma. Team's leading scorer, 20 points per game. We'll get it over the timeline. Hands over to Bailey. Now to Hill. Hill to Sharp in the right corner for 3. That's offline. Fight for the loose ball, and Ray steps out of bounds, and the ball will stay with the Chargers. Piscatelli will check into the game. Dowdy will check in as well. Bailey taking it out. Gets it into Piscatelli. Gets her shot blocked by Ray. And then a foul will be called against Piscatelli. More subs coming in. Love back into the game for the Pioneers. Ray will check out. The timeline will be Wilson. Over to Mason. Mason. Here to Walker. Walker skip pass over to Wilson. Wilson now to Walker. Baseline jumper. Back iron no. And saved by Dowdy. Over to Piscatelli. And now a fight for the loose ball. Some pushing and shoving there. And the Actually, will go to Vol State. Possession will go to Columbia State. My apologies. Bailey over the timeline to Piscatelli. Fakes the three out the Melton. She's wide open. NBA range three. Rattles in and out. No, knocked out of bounds and will stay with Columbia State. Clock stops, 8:12 remaining in the half. Bailey taking it out under the basket to the left. And get a foul called. Offensive foul. That will go on Hill. That'll be her second and the team's second here the second quarter. Mason will bring it over the timeline. Wilson drives, tough shot, no. Melton will sky up and get the rebound. And we're going to get a foul here against the Pioneers. It's on Love. Her first and the team's first of the second quarter. More subs coming in. Sharp back into the game as Hill will check out. Still 1 point Pioneer lead. 8 minutes remaining here in the half. Piscatelli off pass to Bailey. Now gets it to Sharp. A little bit of pressure here from the Pioneers. Sharp over the timeline. Over to Melton. Melton in the paint. Runner up off the side of the iron. No. Rebound Walker. Walker over to Mason. Mason gets it in the paint. Love. Down low. Rainey goes up, gets fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot two. Go on Piscatelli, her second, and the team's third. Rainey 3 of 4 from the line so far this evening. First shot up, and off the front of the iron, no good. Next shot up, and she hits 1 of 2. 2 point Pioneer lead, 2018, 7:34 remaining here in the first half. Sharp lobs over for Bailey. Bailey brings it over the timeline. Over to Sharp. Sharp drives, kicks out. Piscatelli, Melton at the right wing, guarded by Rainey. Back over, that's Dowdy. Now over to Bailey. Melton calls her own number, 5 on the shot clock. Throws it in the paint. Dowdy, shot up, no. And Love with the rebound. Over to Wilson. Bring this one back over the timeline. And the pass for Love, a little too strong. Fight for the loose ball. Goes out of bounds. Looks like this will stay with the Pioneers. 19 on the shot clock, 6:51 on the second quarter clock. Walker taking it out quickly in the Wilson. Back to Walker, left corner 3. Rolls in and out, and a rebound by Dowdy. Hands over to Bailey, and she will walk it over the timeline. Melton. Hands over to Sharp. Sharp pressured, and she will be fouled. Wilson. Piscatelli checks out. Woolard checks in. Wilson picks up her second team foul and the team's second. Melton hands over to Woolard. Woolard drives in the corner. Bailey for 3. That missed everything. Rebound Dowdy. In the paint. Try to feed Melton, and it's intercepted by Walker. Mason. Head of steam over the timeline to Rainey. Rainey trying to power her way up, blocked, and Melton skies up for the rebound. Now over to Woolard. Woolard gets it over the timeline. Pressured by Love. Over to Dowdy. And we're going to get an offensive foul. It's going to go on Dowdy. Team's fourth. Freeman will come in for Walker. as Dowdy picks up her first and the team's fourth here the second quarter. So the Pioneers now a foul away from the bonus. Mason over the timeline, finds Love. Love back over to Mason. Back over to Love at the left wing, throws it to Freeman. Freeman, turnaround jumper short. Rebound, Rainey off the glass and in. An M1 opportunity for Rainey. The 15th foul. So that will go on Melton. She'll pick up her second. So Vol State with their largest lead of the game as Caston will come in for Melton. Shot up, off the back of the iron, no. And Rainey comes up with the offensive rebound. Wilson resets. Over to Mason. The Love in the corner. Down low to Rainey. Rainey shot up, in, and she's fouled again. Another M1 opportunity for Jada Rainey. Freshman out of Chattanooga doing big things so far. Keeler will check back in as Caston will check out with her second foul. Chargers already have put the Pioneers in the bonus. Shot up from Rainey, gets it, nothing but net. 25-18, 7 points, her largest lead of the game. Woolard over to Bailey. Bailey to bounce pass over to Woolard, and she'll reset the play. Dowdy with possession at the Charger logo. Drives. Hands over to Bailey. Bailey kicks out. Keeler swings over. Bailey at the top of the key out to Sharp. Sharp drives. Woolard in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Keeler drives and travels. Another turnover by the Chargers. Wilson will bring it over the timeline. Inside the Rainey. Rainey going to work. That misses everything. Gets her own rebound. Shot up and in. Rainey continuing her big night. Leads out the 9, 27-18. Woolard telling everyone to press forward. Gets this one over the timeline. Lobs it to Keeler. Keeler left wing 3. She hits it. Nothing but net. And Columbia back in it. 27-21. 4:28 remaining in the half. Love in transition. Freeman in the corner for 3. Big answer on the other end. Lead back out the 9, 30-21. Woolard bringing it over the timeline. Gets it in. Long 2 for Keeler. Off the back of the iron, no. Skying up for the rebound, Rainey. Rainey held to Wilson. Wilson with a head of steam. Drives, and her pass intended for Mason. Mason didn't get the memo there. It goes out of bounds. A Pioneer turnover. Ray will check into the game for Rainey, giving great minutes there for the Pioneers. 30-21, the Vol State lead. Under 4 minutes left to play in the half. Woolard brings it over the timeline. Here to Keeler. Keeler drives, kicks out to Woolard. Woolard back to Keeler. Nice give and go. Nice pass. Can't get the finish, but gets her own rebound. Turns around, gets that one in. Second chance opportunity for Keeler. Pioneers bring it quickly the other way. Taken away by Sharp. Sharp with the head of steam, and she will get fouled. It's the third against Vol State. It's on Ray, her second, and the team's third. Woolard taking it out and gets it into Dowdy. Back out to Woolard. Woolard now to Bailey. Bailey with an open lane. Left-handed layup off the glass and in. Leads down the 5. Great play call. Now Love over the timeline. Freeman thought about a 3. Pull-up jumper blocked. And a good defense there by Keeler with the block. Add the Bailey. Over the timeline, dribbles in and out of traffic. 3 minutes left in the half, down the Keeler. Keeler muscling way up, no, but she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2, 4th team foul against the Pioneers. And that will be another foul on Wilson. That is her third. Sub coming in for the Pioneers will be Rainey for Freeman. Pair of free throws coming up for Keeler. 5 points in this quarter so far. First shot up and gets it in. Next shot up, and we're going to get a violation against Columbia. Leads down the floor, 30-26, 2:57 remaining in the half. Walker to check in for the Pioneers. Will come in for Wilson. Walker in the Mason. Now Mason pressured by Sharp. Sharp already with a couple steals so far tonight. Mason. Bounce pass, knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Dowdy. Walker taking it out, gets it in the Mason. Under 20 on the shot clock. Mason guarded by Sharp. Box him one, it looks like, or maybe extended 2-3 zone, and it's a steal by Bailey. Comes up with the loose ball ahead to Sharp. Sharp slows it down over to Bailey. Now hands over to Willard. Here to Sharp. Sharp going to drive the baseline. Open lane, too strong. Rebound Rainey. Good box out there by Dowdy, and they didn't take advantage of it. Pass to Rainey on the down low and goes up and gets fouled. It's going to go on Kyler, our first, and the team was already in the bonus. Rainey to shoot two. Shot a lot of free throws so far tonight. First shot up and in. Next shot on its way, and she hits them both. 6-point game, 32-26, 2:13 remaining in the half. Willard facing the press here from the Pioneers. To Dowdy, now to Bailey. Bailey lobs over to Keeler straight away for three. Off the back of the iron, no. Rebound Love. And we're going to get a jump ball call that will stay with the Pioneers. Get it in the Mason. Mason will lob it over to Love. Love picks up her dribble out the Mason. Swings over to Walker. Back to Mason. Throws it down low for Love, and she will be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. That's going to go on Kyler, excuse me. It's her second. Pair of free throws coming up for Love. Minute 44 left here in the half. First shot up, short. Ball State's been to the line a lot so far tonight. Hasn't really taken advantage of it the way they should have. Next shot up, misses them both. And Rainey, another offensive rebound. Then this pass deflected the Ray, kicks out the Walker. Walker right wing three offline, misses everything. Rebound Rainey, can't get it to go. Rainey again, can't get that one to go. And a rebound by Sharp. Ahead to Willard. Under a minute and a half left in the half. Willard now to Kyler. Wide open for three. Short. Goes out of bounds and possession to the Pioneers. Actually goes on the stage and Walker will have to track it down. Get it in the Mason. Mason. Pressured here by Willard. Bounce pass down low to Rainey. Turns, spins, tough shot, short. Rebound by Sharp. Out to Bailey, and Bailey will bring it over the timeline. Minute left here in the half. Bounce pass. Kyler thought about a three and traveled again. Another turnover by the Chargers. 53.7 seconds remaining in the half. Walker taking it out. Gets it to Love over the timeline. Over to Mason. Mason throws it in the paint to Ray. Turnaround jumper short. Another rebound, Rainey, but taken away by Kyler. Quickly ahead, the Sharp over the timeline. Sharp, pressured by Ray, lobs over to Woolard. Woolard drives and carries. Another Charger turnover. 30.9 seconds remaining here in the half. More than likely, the Pioneers will play for the final shot here of the half. Mason, now over to Love. Back to Mason. Lobs it to Walker in the corner. Skip pass over to Love. Back over to Mason straight away. Mason will bring it out. Now 10 on the clock. Here to Walker. Straight away for three. Rattles in and out. Rebound Sharp. 5 seconds. Gets it over to Woolard. Woolard's got a chance. Shot at the buzzer. Off the side of the iron. No. And that one will end the first half. So, after 20 minutes of play, Vol State leads Columbia State 32-26. We'll take a few minute break, then have the start of the second half when we return on the X Sports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best. Got primary care? Find your way to better health. Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care, from diagnosis to
Smith Tax and Business Service.
For highs to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best, because your future is worth it.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today. Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes, with coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, Visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Columbia State, continuing our women's basketball game of the week in the TCCAA halftime as Volunteer State leads Columbia State 32-26. The Chargers will have the ball to start things off here in the third quarter, trailing the Pioneers by 6. Woolley over the timeline and gets it over to Dowdy. Dowdy hands over to Sharp, out to Melton, and Ray is going to pick up the foul. First team foul against the Pioneers here in the third. I believe the third on Ray. Woolley taking it out. Gets it out to Melton. Melton, the team's leading scorer, 20 points per game. Woolard hands over to Hill. Hill picks up her dribble to Woolard in the corner. Trap comes. Hill drives to the free throw line and just truck sticks Love and will pick up the offensive foul. And that is going to be her third. Walker checks out. Walker checks in. Ray checks out. And now Young, the Pioneers' leading scorer, have been held pretty quiet tonight. Bounce pass over the timeline to Mason, now over to Young. Young swings over to Walker. Walker left corner three, off the side of the iron, no. Rebound by Rainey. Back out to Young. Young, guarded by Woolard, drive, scoop shot up short, gets her own rebound. Shot up, can't get that one to go. Rainey with the offensive rebound, up and in. Rainey doing everything for the Pioneers in this one. Lead out to 8. Quickly the other way. Sharp. Sharp kicks out to Melton. Melton. Nice move. Goes up, gets fouled, and she will go to the line here to shoot two. Second team foul against the Pioneers. It's going to go on Walker. That's her second and the team's second. First shot up, and she gets it. Melton, who got in the foul trouble in the first half. Chargers hoping she can play the bulk here of the second half. Next shot up, and gets them both. Lead down to 6, 34-28. Timeline Mason, now over to Young. Young picks up her dribble. Inside the Rainey. Rainey trying to back down Dowdy. Turnaround jumper up and in. Keeping her hot streak going. Lead back out to 8, 36-28. Woolard over the timeline. She'll drive. Layup up too strong. Rebound Young. Young quickly the other way. As a head of steam in transition. Shot and a jump ball will be called. And will stay with the Pioneers. Checking in will be Bailey for Columbia State, and checking out will be Woolard. Bailey, the freshman out of Fordyce, Arkansas. Walker quickly in the Mason, turns around to Love. Out to Walker, back over to Love. Swings over to Mason, down low to Young. Young spins, tough shot blocked by Melton, and coming up with the loose ball is Bailey. Bailey will slow it down and walks it over the timeline. Gets a screen from Melton. Bailey with an open lane. Lobs it in the paint. Dowdy, tough shot, banks it in. Lead down to 6, 36-30. Young brings it over the timeline for the Pioneers. 7:50 remaining in the third. Mason. Out to Young, wide open, thought about a three, now drives. Runner up, off the back of the iron, no. Rebound Melton. Melton pulls it down, hands over to Bailey. Bailey, bullet pass the other way. Open Dowdy off the glass, gets it in. Lead down the 4, 36-32. Over the timeline is Mason. The Young facing the zone. Mason fakes a three, drives to the free throw line. Pass tipped, stolen away by Sharp. Now to Bailey. Over the timeline, Bailey. Bounce pass to Hill. Hill down low, guarded by Young. Brings it back out. Lobs out to Bailey. Bailey resets the play. 10 on the shot clock. Dowdy drives. Runner up, in again. 6 straight points for Dowdy. Leads down to 2. 36-34. The timeline is Love. Now over to Mason. Mason lobs it to Walker. Turnaround jumper offline. Rebound Hill. Hill over the timeline, drives. What a move. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. 8-0 run for the Chargers. We're tied at 36. Young spins. Stolen away. It's Bailey. Bailey bounce pass to Melton. Melton, tough shot. Fouled, and she will go the line to shoot 2. And Ball State will call their first timeout here of the game. 36-all will take the break with them. It's a full timeout here on the X Sports Network.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Columbia State, where the Chargers in the midst of an 8-0 run have tied up Vol State 36-all, 6:11 remaining in the third. Vol State has used their first timeout. Each side with 4 timeouts remaining. Melton to the line to shoot 2. First shot up, hits it. The Chargers' first lead since midway through the first quarter. Next shot up, and hits them both. Chargers up 2, 38-36. Mason brings it over the timeline here for the Pioneers. Guarded by Bailey. Over to Love. Back out to Bailey. The Mason guarded by Bailey. Mason drives, bounce pass to Rainey. Rainey shot, no. She is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Second team foul against the Chargers. It's going to go on Sharp. Some teams second. Freeman into the game. Love will check out. Rainey to the line to shoot 2. Shot a lot of free throws tonight for the Pioneers. First shot rolls in and out, no good. Next shot up, and it's 1 of 2. Leads down to 1, 38-37. Hill gets the inbound. Not much pressure. She crosses the timeline over to Bailey, and they're going to say she was already over when she threw it back to Bailey. Unforced error there by the Chargers. Arthur Lanham, Chris Leggett not happy with the call against their team. Walker to take it out. And finally gets it to Mason. Bailey waiting on her. She crosses over midcourt. Back to Walker. Swings over to Young. A bounce pass to Freeman. Thought about three, pulls it down. Skip pass out to Walker. Right wing three, short. And Rainey picks up another offensive rebound, and a foul will be called. 13th foul against the Chargers goes on Sharp again. That is her second. 5:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Taking it out, Walker quickly in the Young. Wide open for three off the side of the iron. No. Rebound by Sharp. Sharp out the Hill. Hill quickly in transition. Lobs out of the reach of Dowdy. Good idea, just not the right execution. Making sure the fouls are right on the scoreboard. 3 for each side as Mason will bring it over the timeline. Over to Young. Young inside the Freeman. Out the Mason. Right wing three. Front of the iron, no. And a rebound by Freeman. Now to Young. Mason drives. Runner up. Gets it in. Pioneers back on top. 39-38. Bailey. Guarded by Mason, gets it over the timeline. She'll drive, runner up, gets it in. Chargers back on top, 40-39. Now over to Mason. Mason over to Young. Here to Walker at the right wing. Throws it in the Freeman in the paint. Kicks out to Walker, right wing three, short. And they'll let it go out of bounds. Possession back to the Chargers. Quickly in the Bailey. 4.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Bailey crosses the timeline. Mason waiting on her. Hands over to Hill. Double team comes. Now over to Bailey. Bailey right corner three. Side of the iron, no. Rebound Mason. Mason quickly out to Young. Sharp waiting on her. Young will drive. Goes up. No. And a foul will be called. That's going to go on Hill. Team's fourth, and now foul away from the bonus as Young got hit pretty hard after the rebound. Woolard will check in. She'll come in for Bailey. Actually, she'll come in for Hill. It's Kyler will check in as well. So there's 6 on the court. Someone's got to go out, and that will be Bailey. Walker to take it out under the basket to the right. 20 on the shot clock. 4 minutes on the game clock. Kicks out to Young. Young spins, drives, runner up, banks it in. But no, an offensive foul. Each side with 4 fouls, a foul away from the bonus. Melton inbounds in the Woolard. 40-39 the Charger lead. Woolard over the timeline, guarded by Mason. Mason now to Kyler. Kicks out to Sharp. Sharp out to Woolard. Woolard now to Kyler. It's Dowdy. Sharp tries to throw it for Mason. Walker deflects it right to Sharp. Sharp, easy jumper, missed everything. Fight for the loose ball will stay with the Chargers with 5 on the shot clock. Level check in for the Pioneers. 3:28 remaining here in the third frame. Young to check out. Woolard taking it out under the basket to the right. To Sharp. Fakes the three. Hands over to Dowdy. Back to Sharp. Right wing three. She hits it. Columbia with their largest lead at 4:43-39. Mason quickly over the timeline. trying to call out the play out of this 2-3 zone. Rainey throws it down low to Freeman. Nice pass, not a good finish. Deflects out, and the loose ball, Wooler gets it and hands over to Kyler. Kyler hands back to Dowdy, over to Kyler. Now over to Wooler. Wooler will get it over the timeline. Dowdy kicks out to Sharp. Sharp for three again. Off the side of the iron. No, rebound Walker. Walker double team. Throws it off of Woolard, and possession will stay with the Pioneers. 2:42 here in the third. 28 on the shot clock. Getting in the Mason. Pressure comes from Woolard. Woolard lobs over. Now Freeman. Freeman at the free throw line. And a travel will be called against Freeman. Turnover. And now subs coming in. Ray and Wilson will come in for Freeman and Rainey. Melton, the bounce pass in the Woolard. She'll walk it over the timeline. Mason waiting on her. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third. Dowdy. Hands over to Sharp. Now to Dowdy, wide open. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. 6-point lead, their largest of the game, 45-39. Great ball movement by the Chargers. Mason gets it over the timeline. Over to Love. Back to Mason at the left wing, inside the Walker. Nice pass, but it's off the shoe tops of Ray. Kyler hands over, and Wooler will walk it over the midcourt stripe. Kyler drives, right-handed layup, gets it in. 8-point lead, 8 for Kyler. Mason taking her time. Minute and a half left here in the third. Walker turns around, shot up, nothing but net. Much needed, and a timeout will be called by Vol State. They've got 3 remaining as they trail by 6. We'll take the break with them here on the X Sports Network.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
Ball State calls their second time out of the game. They've got 3 remaining as they trail Columbia State 47-41 in the women's part of our day-night doubleheader. Our men's and women's TCCAA doubleheader. Our first game of the week. We've got several Wednesday and Saturday matchups coming all across the 2025-26 season, kicking things off here at Columbia tonight. Next week we'll be at Roane State. Looking forward to seeing our friends out there in Harriman, Tennessee once again. Inbounds will come in the Melton. Both sides here about to be in the bonus. Woolard over the timeline. Over to Sharp. Melton. Melton drives, shot, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. Melton has been perfect 4-4 from the line here in the second half. Melton was pretty quiet there in the first half. Team's leading scorer averaging 20 a game. Just 7 in the first half, and gets that one up and in. Next shot up, rolls it in. Lead back out to 8, 49-41. Over the timeline. We'll get it to Mason. 20 on the shot clock, Mason. Over to Wilson, bounce pass out to Mason. 15 on the shot clock, over to Wilson in the left corner. Guarded by Dowdy, and throws it off of Dowdy out of bounds. Possession stays with the Pioneers with 10 on the shot clock, 55 on the game clock. Get it quickly in, knocked out of bounds, and Wilson was not out of bounds yet, and another costly Pioneer turnover. Handed quickly over to Woolard. She will walk this one over the timeline. Dowdy inside. Kyler, bounce pass to Sharp, swings out to Woolley. Dowdy, hands out to Melton. Melton now to Kyler. 10 on the shot clock. Here to Sharp. Sharp throws to Dowdy, kicks out to Melton. NBA range three, short. Offensive rebound, Woolley. 5 on the shot clock to Dowdy. Dowdy shot it in. Largest lead of the game for the Chargers, 51-41. 20 seconds left in the third. Shot clock turned off. Mason brings it over the timeline. Over to Love. Back to Mason, 10. Now to Walker at the free throw line. Kicks out to Ray. Ray drives. Shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Dowdy. And no shot here for Woolard. And that one will end the third quarter. A huge third quarter by Columbia State as they lead at 51-41 as we go the fourth. It's next on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back at Columbia State as we start the fourth quarter with Columbia State leading Vol State 51-41. Dowdy, top of the key, gets that, tries to lob that in, and Melton gets a loose ball back out to Dowdy. Dowdy kicks out to Woolard. Woolard now over to Kyler. Kyler, pass tip stolen away by Young. Young quickly the other way. Drives, layup up and in. Good answer by the Pioneers' leading scorer. Woolard quickly over the timeline. Pull-up jumper off the side of the iron. Offensive rebound, Woolard. Brings it back out. Now to Sharp. Over to Woolard. She'll try a left wing three. Short. Rebound, Dowdy. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Melton. Gets it off the glass and in. Lead back out the 10. 50 seconds into the third quarter. Still a 10-point Charger lead. And Young saves that one from going over and back. Bounce pass into Rainey. Taken away by Sharp. Moving ahead through Woolard. Woolard layup off the glass and in. 12-point Charger lead. Mason now with possession over the timeline. Over to Walker. Back out to Mason. Inside to Ray. Ray drives. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound Sharp. Sharp's been busy on the boards tonight. Now over to Woolard. Brings it over the timeline. Sets up the play from her head coach. Has at the Charger logo. Now to Woolard, back over to Sharp. Inside. Kicks out to Kyler. Kyler spins and travels. Another turnover. Subs coming in will be Wilson. She'll come in for Walker. 7:57 remaining in the game. Mason will bring this one over the timeline. Over to Wilson. Wilson out to Mason. Back over to Wilson. Here to Ray. Ray drives. Here to Mason straight away for three. Back of the iron, no. Rebound Melton. Melton dribbles out. And we'll work it ahead. Melton stops at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Wooler. Now to Sharp, left corner three. Side of the iron. And a rebound by Wilson. And her and Melton come together, a jump ball. That will stay with the Pioneers. Over the timeline. Wilson thought about a three, now over to Mason. Lobs it down low for Young. Can't get it to go. Rainey with the offensive rebound up and in. And a timeout will be called by Vol State. Their third. They've got two remaining. 30-second. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Columbia State, where it is a 55-45 Charger lead here in the fourth. Melton across the court, taken away by Ray. Ray, right-handed layup off the glass and then lead down to 8. Costly turnover there from the Chargers. Now over to Woolard. Woolard breaking the press, gets it over the timeline. Feeds down low. Caston lost it. Melton with the loose ball. Melton now hands over to Woolard. 15 on the shot clock. 6:35 on the game clock. Now 10 on the shot clock. Woolard drives. Tries to lob for Caston. Slapped away. Sharp. Shot at the buzzer will not be in time. A shot clock violation by the Chargers. Now timeout will be called by Columbia State. 6:24 remaining. Their second. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Columbia State, where Vol State with possession trails by 8 here in our first half of our basketball doubleheader, our TCCAA game of the week. Pioneers with the ball after Columbia State called their second timeout. Got 3 remaining, Vol State with 2 remaining. Mason to Ray. Facing this 2-3 zone, Mason. Bounce pass to Wilson. Wilson drives, runner up, too strong, gets her own rebound, shot up, no. Fight for the loose ball will go to the Chargers. Actually, they're going to correct themselves and say it went the wrong way. Ball will stay with the Pioneers. 20 on the shot clock, 6 minutes on the game clock. Wilson to take it out. Gets it quickly in the Ray. Shot up off the side of the arm. Rebound Melton. Melton fights off the Pioneer defenders over to Woolard. Woolard racing quickly the other way. Kicks out the Sharp now to Melton. Melton takes her time out to Dowdy. Dowdy, who's played most of the second half, hands over to Woolard. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Melton, back out to Woolard. Now 5 on the shot clock. Woolard down low to Kyler. Kyler spins. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound Rainey. Quickly ahead to Mason. Mason with the head of steam. 3-on-1. Bounce out to Wilson off the glass and in. 55-49. The Pioneers mounting a comeback here in the fourth. Sharp. Head over to Dowdy. And hands over to Woolard. Woolard now to Dowdy at the Charger logo. Hands over to Woolard. Woolard, that's knocked away. Mason with the steal. Head to Wilson. Wilson, Kyler in the way, goes up, gets fouled, and she will go to the line here to shoot 2. First foul against either side here in the fourth quarter. More subs coming in as Hill will come in for Sharp. Wilson to the line to shoot 2. 6-point Charger lead midway through the fourth quarter. Shot up. Doesn't go. Next shot up. And doesn't get that one to go. Rebound by Dowdy. Missed opportunity there for the Pioneers. Hill over to Woolard. She'll bring it over the timeline. Mason waiting on her. Melton back to Woolard. Now to Hill. 15 on the shot clock. Hill tries to dribble away from Wilson, does, and then Wilson's going to pick up the foul. First team foul against the Pioneers in the fourth. And that's the fourth on Wilson. Freeman the check in as Mason will check out. Woolard takes it out to the left of her bench. Lobs it in for Dowdy. Hands it back over to Woolard. Woolard now to Hill. Hill drives. Bounce pass kicked away, but in the hands of Melton. 10 on the shot clock as Dowdy gets that one knocked away. Now to Hill. 5 on the shot clock. Hill. And she steps out of bounds, and another Charger turnover. They've had a ton here so far. Sub coming in will be Bailey. She will check in for Kyler. 4:16 remaining, 55-49, the Charger lead. Wilson will bring this one over the timeline. Out to Ray. Ray straight away. Over to Freeman. Freeman drive shot, and she is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's on Melton, her third. 4:02 remaining. First shot from Freeman is in. Next shot up. Off the back of the iron. Rebound by Melton. Melton right around her season average in rebounds. Hill. Team up 5. 3:50 remaining. Hill tries to drive. Gets that knocked away into the hands of Young. Another Charger turnover. Young quickly in transition. Has an open Rainey off the glass and in, and it's a one-possession game, 55-52. Woolard lobs over to Hill. Back over to Woolard. Now to Bailey. Bailey drives. Kicks out to Woolard. Freeman bringing pressure at the logo. Woolard drives, dishes to Dowdy, and is fouled by Rainey. Second team foul against the Pioneers. And that's just her first. Mason the check in for the Pioneers. Checking out is Freeman. 3:14 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock for Columbia. Woolard gets it in the Melton, and Melton gets fouled. Third team foul against the Pioneers, and that should be the 5th on Wilson, and it is. So she will have to come out. So Freeman will come in for Wilson after she is fouled out. Bowler taken out, wide open. Hill, no one picked her up. 57-52. 3:10 remaining in the game. 5-point Charger lead. Young, Ray. Tries to lob it for Rainey, taken away by Hill. Hill now over to Bailey. Bailey gets it over the timeline, finds Melton. Melton drives and is fouled by Rainey. Fourth team foul, and that will put Columbia in the bonus on the next foul. Bullard quickly in the Dowdy. Right wing three, rolls out, no. Rebound Hill. Hill goes up, banks it in. Second chance opportunity. Chargers up 7, 59-52. Mason over the timeline. In the corner, Freeman for three, offline. Skying up, Rainey, another offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. And Wooler comes up with a rebound. She'll race the other way. Pressure all over the place. Finds Melton open for three. Back iron, no. Rebound Hill. Hill muscles her way up, no. Gets a rebound, shot up, in, and she's fouled. And an and one opportunity for Niana Hill. It's going to go on Rainey, another one, 2:13 remaining. Love the check-in, and that is the third on Rainey, and she has picked up all three of these. Then a 3-minute span here in the fourth quarter. Hill with a chance to make it a 10-point game again. And does. 62-52, 2:13 remaining. Timeline is Love, now to Freeman. Back to Love, over to Ray. Ray to Freeman, deflected away, Freeman with the loose ball, Love. Out to Freeman, right corner three, side of the iron, no. Rebound by Woolard. Woolard gets it over the timeline, pressured here by Ray. Lobs over to Hill. Hill dribbles and lobs it over for Woolard. Woolard now to Bailey, 10 on the shot clock. Dowdy wide open for three, back of the iron, no. Rebound Ray. Ray, football pass ahead to Freeman. Freeman makes the catch. Nice pass to Young. No, but she is fouled and she'll go the line to shoot two. And now both sides in the bonus. Foul on Dowdy. It's a second on her. Mason will come in for Love. Pair of free throws coming up for Young. Team's leading score, 16.8 points per game, has been very quiet here this evening. Had no points in the first half. First shot up and rattles in and out, then in. Next shot on its way. Gets it in. 62-54. Walker will come in for Rainey. Minute 23 left. And get it into Bailey. Bailey will try to dribble out of pressure. Lobs over for Hill. Hill avoids the travel. Drives right-handed layup. Gets it in. Lead back out the 10, 64-54. The timeline, find Mason. Minute left, Walker for a right wing three, short. Goes out of bounds to the Chargers. Hill brings it over the timeline, 55 seconds left. That is knocked out of bounds by Bailey. Good defense by Love. Freeman, Rainey back in the game. Love and Walker out. Mason gets it in the Freeman. Back to Mason. Down low to Rainey. Rainey shot, no. Rebound by Dowdy. Will be a jump ball. Will go to Columbia. Love, Walker back in. .9 seconds left here in the game. Woolard tries to find Melton Ray with the interception, then Ray traveled, ball back to Columbia. Took just 1.9 seconds off the clock. Bailey taking it out. Lobs it in for Woolard, and Woolard gets it. Woolard racing over the timeline out the hill. Got over just in time. Now to Bailey. Bailey drives, runner up, off the back of the iron. Ray skies up for the rebound. Melton will pick up the foul. Freeman, Rainey back in. Walker, Love out. 23.5 seconds remaining. Ball State now in the bonus. Quickly to Mason. Mason kicks out to Ray. Inside the Freeman. Back out to Ray. Someone's got to shoot it here. 10 on the game clock to Mason. Out to Ray for three. Short. Rebound Woolard. And that one should do it. Columbia State will pick up their first win of the 2025-26 season as they knock off Ball State 64-54. They improve to 1-3 overall, 1-1 within the league. Ball State will drop to 1-4 and 1-1 within the conference. Coming up next here in about 25 minutes, we'll have the start of the men's game. Somewhere around about 7:45. That will be next here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.